quite sure why that just happened. Hello everyone and welcome to 2013. Just in case you didn't know that it was that now. You would think, new year, fresh start, maybe, just maybe I could do a whole introduction without getting anything wrong or sounding like a complete willy, but no, I just can't do introductions. Anyway, the whole point of me making this video for you today is to give you a complete rundown of all my favourite beauty products of 2012. I have quite a lot of products down here that I want to get through and share with you, and most of them I have featured on my channel throughout the whole year anyway, so I'm not going to go into too much detail and bore you all to death. I'm just going to dive straight in and get on with it before it's 2014. In terms of skincare, there weren't that many products that were complete staples for me throughout the whole year. There's never anything permanent in my skincare routine that I love and repurchase and use over and over and over again, apart from these two things which I have loved and repurchased throughout the year. The first one is Earle Cleanse and Polish. Everyone and their mum and their dog's fur ball uses this. It is the hot cloth cleanser. I've done a review of this on my blog. I've mentioned this in many videos. It is just the best cleanser I have ever used. Easy to use, dollop a bit on your hand, all over your face with a dry face, then you get a damp cloth and you just wipe away all your makeup. Super gentle on the skin and I love it. Thanks Liz! The next skincare product is the Taj Missile Air Water. I have mentioned this also on my blog and in previous videos. Missile Air Waters sort of came about in 2012. I know they were around way before then, but everyone seemed to discover them and start using different brands of them, and I have to be honest, I'd never heard of them before. It's a purifying and revitalising makeup remover. I like to use this after nights out, if I've got quite heavy eye makeup or quite a lot of lipstick or makeup, just to remove most of it, and then I'll go on and cleanse normally, or in the morning just as a nice refresh. And again, I'll leave links for that below, and I love it. My favourite fragrance of 2012 has got to be, quite randomly, MAC Turquatic Perfume. I love the smell of it. It's really fresh, it's really light, it's best in summer, but I've just used this all year round. My favourite things for using on my hair this year have been the S Factor range, TG S Factor. Smells of strawberries and cream, but also I just find that it leaves my hair looking so healthy and so silky soft. Another shampoo and conditioner I've also been enjoying is the Toni and Guy Nourish conditioner and shampoo for blondes. I find that these leave my hair looking really healthy and really not damaged. Ombre is not good for your hair. It makes it look slightly more damaged than it did before. But this, I just really like it, and considering you can pick this up in Boots and it's not too pricey, and most of the time it's on a 3 for 2, I would definitely recommend you checking these out. Whether you're blonde or they've got brunette version, they've got loads and loads of different versions, but I have really enjoyed it. Sticking with hair, another thing that I've been using a lot more of recently since I ombre'd my hair in the summer was salt sprays, because I really liked the effect that it gave, just made it look a bit more messy, gave it a bit more texture. And my favourite one is a Toni and Guy one. It smells really nice, works really well, doesn't leave my hair crunchy. I literally spray it in dry, give it a little, and it just makes it look like this. Since I've been using salt sprays, it also means my hair's a bit more tangled than it normally would be. Obviously you're putting salt spray in it, gets a bit kind of more messy. More texture means more knots basically, and that is why I have been loving and cherishing my Tangle Teezer. I just pretty much use this constantly now. I've kind of forgotten what a normal hairbrush is. If you have thick hair or long hair or just hair that gets very knotty very easily, please invest in one of these. They're not even that expensive. Mine is purple and glittery. Not that that makes any difference to what it will do to your hair, but you know, that's the one that I went for. I also believe they have pink, green, black, many a colour, so go wild. And they sell these in Boots too, and I also think they sell them online. Yeah, I know that's a bit of an odd thing to put in your like 2012 favourites, but I think that my hair would literally look like a matted, horrid mess on my head if it wasn't for this little beast. so I love this. Moving on from hair and moving swiftly onto body things, one brand that have stuck out massively for me this year has been Soap and Glory. I've been loving both their scrubs, the breakfast scrub, which smells amazing, and the sugar crush scrub, which is insanely delicious and makes me want to eat it. They're both really good exfoliators. They leave my skin feeling really, really nice. I would just like to say that this is my favourite scent ever, and that's the Sugar Crush scent. If you like quite sweet smells but also quite refreshing, like lime and sugar, like brown sugar, then definitely go and give these a sniff. I love them, and I'm sorry, but I just need to give this a sniff before we carry on. Okay, I'm good. Okay, now we move on to the biggest section of favourites, and that is the makeup. Starting with face products, I think the standout foundation for me this year was the Rimmel Wake Me Up foundation. I was very much a high-end foundation girl because I just was in that mindset where you just think if it's more expensive it must work better. I tried this and I really, really liked it. I used it through the whole of summer. This is my third bottle, I believe. I even like the smell of it. The coverage it gives, the fact that it makes you look healthy and glowy. I just love everything about it. Concealer wise, this isn't going to be a shock to any of you. Collection 2000 Lasting Perfection Concealer. Everyone raved about this through 2012. I was one of those people, pretty sure this is like my 8th bottle or something ridiculous, tube or whatever. This is not a bottle, this is a tube. My 8th tube. Gives a really great coverage over spots. I also use this under my eyes, and it's cheap and cheerful and it does the job brilliantly, and I will continue to purchase this forever. Never discontinue this. My favourite blusher has been the Sleek trio of blushers in Lace. The colours in this one are a matte peach, sort of more of an orangey peach, a very pretty sort of shimmery gold coral, and then a very pinky coral at the bottom, which is also matte, and I've just enjoyed using these a lot. This year I was also introduced to the HD Brows Kit. Comes like this with a... definitely just drop the brush. 4 colours. I use the Ashy Brown, just with either the brush that comes in this or an eyebrow brush, or more recently I've been using the pencil brush from MAC just to fill in my brows. And yeah, I've just found using powder this year really easy. I always used to think, how can people use powder in their eyebrows that looks so difficult, as I was always an eyebrow pencil girl. But yeah, I really enjoyed that palette. Moving swiftly onto eyes and eyeballs and things, I have massively loved this Stila palette, which is the In the Light palette. I've talked about this an awful lot. This is also on my blog. I pretty much use this every day. You've got 10 colours, all really wearable, some matte, some shimmery. You also get a eyeliner, which is in a dark brown. Lots of love for that. I also had a massive love affair with the Pixi Endless Silky eye pencils. I have one in Black Cocoa, which is a very, very dark brown, and I also have one in Black Noir, which is black. They go on so creamy and so easily. There's nothing worse than an eyeliner that tugs on your eye when you're trying to apply it. You have to apply literally hardly any pressure and it comes out so pigmented, but they're also really easy to blend, and I really, really liked those. Moving on to lips. I wanted to keep this down to at least 2 lipsticks. That was extremely difficult. You know what I'm like. I love my lipsticks. And throughout this year I have loved a lot of lipsticks. So I've managed to get this down to 4. The first are Topshop lipsticks. Topshop lipsticks are amazing, really good value for money, really pigmented, really easy to wear, and namely, I know you're all aware of what this colour is and you all know how much I loved it, and I wore it in every single video and I wore it everywhere I went. It was pretty much my staple summer lipstick colour, and it is Infrared, which was a bright orange. Next, I went through a phase of loving red lipstick, and these are my 3 favourite red lipsticks. MAC's Russian Red, which is a really, really gorgeous deep red, and if you're after something slightly cheaper, then there's always the Rimmel Kate Moss lipsticks, which I've also absolutely loved. And my 2 favourite colours are the very, very deep red, which is very similar to MAC's Russian Red in 01, and one of the newer formulas in 107, which is an even deeper red. Those are the red lipsticks I've been wearing, so I really like those. Last thing is nails. Now, as you can see, I have a very nice fluorescent orange, which again was a complete summer staple for me. I wore it pretty much all the time, and that is Model Zone Beach Party. Really liked that. And the other colour, if I wasn't wearing this, that I was wearing, if not, is Essie's Mint Candy Apple. It's just a really, really pretty pastel-y greeny blue. That's everything that I have really, really, really loved through 2012. Do let me know what your 2012 favourite beauty products were in the comments, because I love reading things like that. I love to see the sorts of products that everyone else uses all the time and the things that everyone else really loves. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and if you didn't, then I'm really sorry, and that's awkward. And yeah, cheerio for now. Goodbye. Starships were meant to fly. Welcome to 2013. Let's all have a hug. Did you like that? Kind of awkward. My house is about 100 degrees and I want to strip my clothes off. And I can't do that in this video. Ah, did I really just say that? Okay, that's not fine. Rewind. No, that's very pointless, Zoe. This year I had my hair I already said that. This isn't Soap and Glory. Oh gosh. I'm getting all a fluster. Shush emails. A lot. And wow, if my laptop could just shut up for a minute. Mute you. Some people watch videos on TVs now. How amazing is that? Oh my god, I sound like my granddad. Okay, actually no I don't. Granddad, I'm sorry. I'll start that again. I don't have any descriptive words apart from I love it. It's really good. I really like this. It's great. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Definitely didn't mean to do that. We'll just wipe that on that pillowcase and then we'll give that a wash later. Hey, hello? I really hope that's my dad. Or Oh, I need to do a thumbnail. That was good. Can't do a thumbnail like this. This is, I don't know, I would call that a peach maybe. Is that peach? Peachy. But I just really liked this. Oh, I just groped myself there. How inappropriate. And that was £14. So